tips, a few coaching tips in terms of how you could make it even more humorous in terms of the dramatic effect that you can create with your body language. One of which, when you meet Mr. Engineer, was when you open the door. So the door was, I suppose, heavy, and therefore it smacked into your face. What an example of how you could exaggerate the movement was to show that it's really hard to open the door. You struggle with it. So as you're doing this, the audience is wondering what's happening, right? And then suddenly it goes, fall back. Make it more dramatic, and you go, Pia! Nothing much happens at that point in time. So number one, dramatize it. And number two, very interesting story that you had online. You meeting with Mr. Andy Lau. You expected him to be Mr. 30-something Andy Lau, is that right? Unfortunately, he is Andy Lau. Opportunity for humor. Dual meaning, duality of meaning. And also, you set it up very nicely. You said, I'm tall, elegant, graceful. He's vertically challenged. Bring us in and say, can you imagine looking down at somebody's dandruff? Vivid imagery causes distaste. And exaggeration, remember? And he expected me to kiss him. That was the exaggeration we're talking about. And you could then go, opportunities for humor. Do you recall what was the topic title? What was the title of the speech? It wasn't mentioned. Okay. The title of the speech was a dating experience. Now, if you have read it, it sounded like this, a dating experience. But your original speech, which I had here, which you struck out, it was called Single and Available. Does it sound more catchy than a dating experience? So if you make it a little bit more explicit, it would be even more powerful.